Well, good morning and welcome back to my channel. I just woke up and I'm hungry. And I got all the puppies. Come here. All the puppies. Come here. Look at this, just larking. What are you doing? Anyways, they're ready to eat. My one day off a week and we're gonna do some meal prep. I wanna see if I have anything to make chili. I'm really in the mood for some chili. If not that, my seafood boil. So I had to show you guys how I make it. If I make it. I don't know. I need to look in my cabinets and see what ingredients I have, but I'm hungry, so I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna have for breakfast. Well, I think I can make the chili work. I have some tomato puree, fire roasted tomatoes, and I only had 1 can of kidney beans, so I'm gonna use Great Northern and that. And then I'm going to make my chili in a crock pot. Oh yeah, I gotta get jalapenos and I got an onion, and I've been really liking putting a little bit of mushroom in my chili. My husband was like, ew, don't do that. I was like, it goes well. So anyways, let me get some more ingredients out, and I think I'm gonna make a pot of chili real quick because it doesn't take long. You just throw it all together. All right, so I got my veggies chopped up. Let me show you what I'm gonna put in. We got jalapeno, onion, pepper, and mushrooms. I'm just gonna put my Instant Pot on saute. Put that in and saute this up. The nice thing about cooking with mushrooms is they release a lot of water, so usually you don't even have to add any. Almost forgot. We're gonna put a lot of garlic in there as well. So if you notice, I don't really measure anything because you really don't have to, honestly. I don't think you can ever do some ingredients like garlic. You can't ever do that. So I'm gonna put a couple heaping spoonfuls in there. There we go. I also have some leftover lentils from this week. I'm just gonna throw that in. It's not a lot, but it's just a nice way to use up some of your vegetables and ingredients and things like that. So I'm gonna put that in. This is what I was saying about the water. Look how much water is in the bottom. I don't want to fog you up, but that's just from the mushrooms. I didn't add any water. So, yeah. It's looking good. What are you two doing? Huh? Are you playing? And then I know it's kind of bright, but my daughter's dog. They're on a cruise right now, so we're babysitting the grand doggy. All right, I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of chili powder. I'm gonna do 2.5 teaspoons of cumin. I'm gonna do some crushed red pepper and 2 teaspoons of paprika. Okay, I got all my ingredients in. I'm gonna stir that up. Hopefully y'all don't get too fogged up. I think I'm gonna also, oh, you did get fogged up. I'm also gonna put in some garlic and onion powder. I gotta add it. I know I got garlic in there and I got onions, but when you add the powder, oh my gosh, it tastes so good. So here's the other one. Get the big ones too. I get them from Sam's. So I'm gonna put a teaspoon or so of each of these in there as well. All right, so I've drained and rinsed both of my beans. I'm gonna put those in. All right, so I'm gonna put a little bit of water in here to rinse it out, probably about a cup, and put that in there as well. And I'll show you what it looks like here in just a minute before we start the Instant Pot. All right, so the other thing that I add is corn. I love corn in my chili. Thumbs up for liking corn in your chili. I think it's really good. All right, so that's what it looks like. I'm gonna go ahead and cook it for about 5 minutes, and then I'll let it do a natural release. And then that way it'll kind of cool down a little bit. But oh my goodness, it looks so delicious. All right, so let's go. Oh, oops. We're gonna do, I'm drawing a blank. Set that to 5 minutes. Let it roll. Ooh, look at that. My goodness, if that is not a beautiful bowl of chili. I usually put some nutritional yeast on mine. Ooh, guys are fogging up again. Just kind of gives it like a extra flavor. Avocado is really good on chili as well. And yeah, if you had like corn tortillas, you could throw them in the air fryer and make yourself some chips on the side. But I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. And hey, it's my breakfast. Who says you can't have chili for breakfast, right? It's kind of warm and cozy too. It's getting quite chilly here in North Carolina, hence, you know, chili. All right, so I'm gonna have a snack now. We're gonna get ready to go to the grocery store, but I am going to eat some of my favorite vegetables. These are probably my favorite raw vegetables. I like carrots and cauliflower. And I also had made some earlier, I think it was earlier this week. I had made some homemade hummus. Really simple, just some lime juice, garlic. What else did I put in there? Oh, a little bit of cumin. So I'm gonna eat that and probably have some grapes, and also gonna take my vitamin, my vegan vitamin. I use Vegan Essentials. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to check it out. But I like it. You can put it in water, or you can just eat it like right out of the package is basically what I do. But see, it's, oops. That's basically what I do. It's kind of strong. It's really good. It's kind of sweet. It's like a mango taste, but it's really nice actually. Let's go snack a little and then get ready and go out to the grocery store. I gotta get some oats because I want to make some cinnamon raisin oatmeal, and I don't know, I think I'm gonna do a video and show you my 3 favorite ways to eat oats. So be on the lookout for that as well. All right, so back from the grocery store, got a few things that I needed for the week. And now I'm going to make that seafood boil I was telling you about. Ooh, you gotta have this, Old Bay. All right, that's gonna be what's gonna give you that seafood flavor. And then also, I use a Cajun spice as well. If I can find it, it's right here. And any Cajun spice should do just fine. But Cajun seasoning. And really, I mean, it's just about putting a bunch of vegetables together. I'm gonna do it in my Instant Pot. I got a pepper, orange pepper, it's all I had. And I got 2 onions. I'm gonna put that in here, saute them up. I had some baby potatoes and I went ahead and cut these in half. I'm also gonna go ahead and chop up some mushroom and put some garlic in there and saute that. I also have some carrots. I want to go ahead and use these up. So I'm going to just chop these up a little bit and put them in as well. Alright, so I have onions, peppers, garlic, mushroom, and some carrot. And I'm just going to saute this down. Hopefully it'll wilt down. And then I'm going to show you how to do the spices, because you want to make sure everything gets covered in the spices. But I still have to put that in, and then some corn as well. Okay, the other ingredient you want for this dish, this is what's kind of going to give it like the crab, if you will, is hearts of palm. So good. Just rinse or drain these, rinse them, and then chop them up, or you can string them, and I'll show you what that looks like. Alright, so this is what the hearts of palm look like. And literally, they look like stalks. And I'm just going to put my finger in there and get it out here. But hearts of palm, it's actually pretty soft. You can just like rip it. And like I said, you can make it kind of stringy like crab meat. Chop it up if you want to chop it up. But this is hard to do one-handed, but this is what I'm going to do with all of them, and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, so that's what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and put that in now. It looks like this is pretty much done. And then we're going to add our spices. Alright, so I'm going to just, again, eyeball. I don't really measure. I just coat everything in everything in the seasoning. So yeah, let's just put that, and then let's get our Cajun seasoning. Be careful, Cajun seasoning is very spicy. But yeah, that should be good. I'm gonna stir that up. Fogging you up again, guys, sorry. Trying to give you the experience. But yeah, alright, so that looks good. So what we're gonna do with the rest of the veggies here is do the same thing. We're just gonna coat them and everything. Actually, I'm gonna take this lid off. Alright, got the lid off. A lot easier. So, and then I'm gonna stir this up, put the Cajun in there. I'm just gonna toss this, get all the seasoning incorporated. Looks good, smells good. And let's see. Hold you guys away here. Alright, that looks good. I'm gonna turn this off. Take the saute mode off. We're gonna dump the rest of our stuff in here. Hopefully we will have room for some corn on top, which we should. I should be able to get a layer of corn on there. Alright, see how perfect that is? So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and add some more seasoning on top of the corn here. Let me use my right hand, and I am almost out of Old Bay. Gotta use Old Bay. That is like, that's where you get all your flavor. But yeah, so good. And then a little bit of Cajun on top. Again, we're just coating everything. Alright, I'm going to put my lid on. And we're gonna run this for 1 minute. And then I'll let it sit for, I don't know, about 5 minutes. But we're gonna do manual, 1 minute. Let it come to temperature. The nice thing about this dish is actually customize it. Put whatever vegetables that you want in it. Take out what you don't want in it. That's just how I made it. I've made it different before. Instead of using broccoli, I've actually used Brussels sprouts before, and that's really delicious in there. Once you have these other spices in here that make it kind of taste like a seafood boil, it just all goes together really well. So anyways, time to clean up. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done, but I've had it and it's absolutely delicious. The one thing I actually forgot to put in this was some lemon. I should have bought some at the store, or at least put some lemon juice. It just adds a nice little twang. I might go ahead and just splash some in there after it's done cooking. And yeah, it's almost done though. I was having a little bit of an issue with my Instant Pot, but I think I fixed it. I think I got it fixed, and it looks like it's sealed and cooking. So it'll be done here in just a minute, and I'm starving. Alright, so it is done. I don't know, my Instant Pot's acting kind of weird. Some of the potatoes cooked, some didn't, but these are done. So I had to turn it back on. What are you fussing about? What are you fussing about? You miss your mama? His mama will be back tomorrow. Anyways, and then we got the corn. And then this is kind of the veggies right here, you know. It is amazing. I hope you guys give it a try. Alright, so we just got back from going to what's called the Train of Lights. Anyways, I'll put a couple clips in for you right now. Anyways, I'm going to have a little bit of chili because I'm a little hungry, not real hungry. And then I'm gonna make my breakfast for tomorrow, which is gonna be another video upcoming on the overnight oats, my favorite ones to make. I have 3. So anyway, stay tuned for that video, but I'm gonna eat some of my chili I made for breakfast because I'm just really feeling it right now. So I'm just gonna do a little bowl. Just something to kind of warm me up. It was cold. We stood outside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, I think, in line. And tonight was the last night. So of course everybody went tonight since it was the last night that they're doing it. Because Christmas is on, what, Sunday next week? Sunday? Yeah, Sunday, because Saturday's Christmas Eve. And so, yeah. Alright, I had my chili, and now I am going to go to bed. And this is my last week of having to work 6 days a week. I've been doing it since November, and I'm excited to get a break. So, anyways, one last push before Christmas. Get everybody their packages that you've ordered, and hopefully my hours will cut back as well. And I'll be able to do a lot more videos. Or more than one a week. I think that's kind of what I've been doing now, just because I got one day off, so that's when I film. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.